Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. Still ongoing and pretty boring price action, unfortunately. Didn't make a video yesterday because there was nothing, and there's still nothing, unfortunately, but still wanted to give you a weekend update as we're heading into the weekend here. Any new insights? Well, they are fairly limited, I would say. I'm already looking forward to the time when we can talk about exciting price action again. This year has really been a boring year for Natgas, especially since March, I would say. Yeah, I mean, until February, we had some movement, we had volatility, but yeah, I mean, end of March, basically, it really started to get very, very boring. We see corrective price action to the upside. I count that currently as a C wave of an ending diagonal. This scenario hasn't changed at all. If you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that we talk about this as an ABC structure primarily. It is adhering to it at the moment. There is not much more that we can read into this. This is considered a corrective structure. In the C wave, however, we could sometimes expect an impulse, but oftentimes, especially lately in many markets, we're observing these diagonal structures. They are overlapping. They are difficult because the subwaves of the individual waves, so like the 5-wave move in the C wave, the subwaves they consist of corrections, which means D wave 1, for example, of the C wave is a 3-wave move. D wave 2 anyway, the wave 3 as well, and so on. So we're dealing here with corrective structures within the C wave, which makes it very difficult and also boring, very choppy, we would say. And the analysis is still, or the preferred scenario is still, that we are in this third wave. In the third wave, we have an A wave complete, the B wave might still be running, and the C wave hasn't started yet. So it's important to understand what happens here on the lower time frame. I'm counting the A wave as complete, and the B wave here, yeah, looks like a WXY structure could be unfolding here. Okay, so we had a wave W here, an X wave top, and the Y wave might be unfolding right now. Ideal target here would be the 1-to-1 ratio. So we can take the length of the wave W, we go to the X wave high, and the 1-to-1 ratio would be a key target. The 100% extension at 240. That would be one ideal target for the Y wave. It is an overlap with the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement at 242. Now, it's not a super reliable target. It's more like a level to watch, okay? This 240, 241, 242 level. What you need to understand, this WXY structure could easily come down a little bit lower. The relevant bullish support here is at 229. Any sustained break below 229 would make me favor something different and possibly would make me start to favor a more direct breakdown, because in this scenario on the Natgas chart, we're still watching for one more low anyway, primarily, yeah, until chart shows us something more bullish. But 229 is the key support because that is the 78.6 Fib level. Typically, those AB setups fail below the 229, below the 78.6 Fib level. But the real make or break point is at 214, 214, yeah. So if I'm watching this, or if I'm looking at this as a WXY structure, then what could be the first signal that this downtrend is over? So again, there is not the one Fib level where we can say it's definitely going to turn around. We need to wait for some kind of a signal. I mean, we see some upside here, but in my opinion, not enough. A very, very early signal would be a break above the trend line. Hasn't happened yet. If that happens next week, if next week starts maybe with a gap to the upside, we might have bottomed here in the WXY structure. It certainly has done enough in terms of the retracement. Doesn't need to come down lower, but till the trend line breaks, we can't really say it has bottomed. Okay, it has fulfilled all the minimum expectations. It's come down into the support area. It's in an ideal range. The Y wave is below the wave W, so it's done everything it needs to do. It's just that I haven't got a convincing move to the upside yet. Now, you could say that on the micro level, but that's a bit speculative. On the micro level, we have a small 5-wave move to the upside. Okay, this is really, really micro. here a 1, a 2, a 3. That's certainly long enough. And then we could say here possibly a 4 and a 5, and then an A wave down, a B wave up, overshooting B wave, and now the C wave down could be next. I mean, that's sort of something to watch for, but it's sort of unreliable until we break above the trend line, I'd say. If the next pullback is holding a higher low and then we break above the trend line, yeah, then we can say, okay, that would be a very early signal that we have bottomed here. Better signal would be a break above the X wave high at 217.9. Yeah, that's my update about Natgas. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.